So last week we went on a trip around Gloucestershire looking for some of the UK's hidden gems. First thing on the outskirts of Bristol was an abandoned swimming pool that you can get to.
And then we went to see 4 sunken ships, except these ships were sank on purpose.
And lastly, I went to go and see 2 ancient Roman villas that are still there, and you can walk around them and walk all over them, climb on them if you want, which is a thing you can't normally do in even places that are built today. You can't just walk around all over them. And then after all that, we actually found one other thing that wasn't listed on the app we've been using to find all these places. There was one place we just stumbled across completely by accident that ended up being the highlight of the entire day.
So if you want to find out what it is, just stick around to the end of the video and you will see what we're talking about. The pool was there, they were going to come and see. That was the pool I was going to show you, but unfortunately it's locked. Anyway, that is that part of the vlog. Now we're going to head off to Gloucester to see a shipwreck. Yes, a shipwreck in the river. Bit of a twist, isn't it? Right, let's get on that. So based on what just happened, I don't really know what's going to be there, if it's going to be locked, if we're going to be able to see it, if we're going to be able to climb in the ship itself. So I don't really know what's going to happen. I got a job to do, I got some reels to do. So yeah, let's go.
You know?
Tired?
No. You still in Bristol? Is this still Bristol?
No, this is somewhere else in Gloucester. I don't know what to park there. I can't even to go up there, but we can't drive up there, so. Right by the parking spot, there's so many signs, don't park. I don't even know if I can park here. I don't want to get here and get a bloody parking ticket or anything like that.
Everyone's doing it. Everyone's parking.
Yeah, the locals are really driving the point home that they do not want people parking all over the road. This must be, I honestly struggling to think of what a nightmare this must be on summer. When we have all the tourists just trying to find a place to park. And I will show you up here. There is literally so many no parking signs all the way up. Can't park anywhere in this. I guess that's it. There's an alarm going at the moment right now and the lights are flashing. I think the bridge is going to open. There might be a little canal boat going past. I'm not really sure what it is, but I kind of want to get on camera. Oh well, the alarm stopped and I thought the bridge was going to open or something was going to happen, but nothing happened. Wait. Oh, it's moving this time. It's moving this time. I think one day, 100%, I did have a look at canal boat trips for a bit cool vlog. Come on, it's pretty peaceful. Just cruising in the river. There it goes with the swan. Is the swan going to attack the boat?
Hang on, what's this? Is that a rudder?
That could be a rudder of a... I don't know. God, this is silly as hell. That is a boat. Or maybe this is the boat. We found the sunken ships.
Here we go. Black as well. Look at that. FCB 76 built. Is that Wales or Waite? Beached spring 1962.
Right. So we're literally on the boat right now. We're on a sunken boat. When that happened was the riverbank ate some side of the river and there were some rich people living here and they said, you know what, instead of facing the bank, let's just sink the boat. So the reason they sank this is because obviously you have barriers, so you put stones in the beach, the stone walls to prevent erosion from happening. Instead of doing that or bringing stones, they just sank 4 ships to prevent erosion of the cliff. Still some detail, but some of this stuff still, it's not completely surface, some stuff still moves and it's a bit weird, but the cages of it and a hole that goes somewhere. There's still rust and everything in the berm. I mean, the stuff still, it's quite obviously concrete based. I found the story quite funny where they pretty much sank their ships to protect the river bank from being eroded. As you can see, still some erosion here. I'll just show you there's some erosion right here where you can see what they were trying to protect. As the river came and started eating into the canal and didn't want that, so that's why they sank the ships to prevent that from happening. It's just very strange that you will sink ships and not do any other type. Rocks, you know, walls, anything. It just sank 4 or 5 ships, I believe. Come and see for free, come for a walk. And the UK is actually quite awesome, I have to say. Although they have signs with different names, kind of some memorial for them. So imagine different people donated the boat to be sank to prevent the erosion. Does that sign say what it is?
The sign says to not walk all over them.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
God damn.
There's a little robin in that tree, but he's so small and also so fat at the same time. And that's adorable. I mean, robins they're just little fat little birds, but like, oh, look at him! Little tennis ball.
So we just swapped microphones on a camera. Now the Sony looks well mighty. It's a little Minecraft.
This is like a pickaxe. So that's about the Hobbit service station.
We're outside Gloucester and Gloucester Services, and the service station is pretty much Hobbit-like. It actually has grass over the top, and inside is very fancy stuff. We just got some pork sausages with honey and mustard. You got a very fancy sausage roll. I got a chicken and bacon pie, some sparkling water. It's all glass. It's all just...
Usually we stop off at a Burger King. We have a sort of tradition. It's either Burger King, KFC, maybe McDonald's. They don't have them. They're too fancy to have any, you know, of the crap stuff.
I was well disappointed.
There's no brand names in there. It's all bespoke signs and things. It's really
fancy farm, local, organic, Gordon Ramsay style.
And expensive. That wrap was £7. All of this was 20.
No. No, it's nice and gooey, that is.
This is very Greggs. This is like, it's a fat Greggs.
That is meaty. That is very meaty.
Yeah, there's definitely plenty of sausage. Like, I suppose if this was a bit pricey, at least you're getting what you're paying for in terms of quantity, sheer volume of sausage. It's disgusting. Why are we filming this? This is gross.
Damn. See if we can find how the Roman lords used to live.
So what do we know about the Roman villas? What's going on there?
There's two different villas. One of them still has floors in it. You can still see the flooring of it. It is from the year 5 AC, which is...
AD.
After Christ, AC, isn't it?
I don't know what AD means, because there's BC, before Christ,
yeah,
and then it's AD, which is like after...
Dinosaurs.
Well, that would be all of them.
That would be everything.
I want to say it's like after David, but who the hell is David?
They still don't know exactly who used to live there, but they obviously some very wealthy because it's massive, and they found many ruins that suggest that there was a very wealthy Roman man
or woman.
I mean, it's back in those days, I mean, he had women.
I don't know enough to make a decision about that.
Right. Good to go?
Yes.
This is what left of a very rich Roman emperor, lord, king, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, literally where it used to be, quite massive all the way over there. I remember when I was researching about it, they still don't know exactly who was that lived here, but obviously due to the scale, or it goes all the way down there, I'm not sure they're doing some work or they're meant to maintain it. They say that used to be kind of a pool, sauna, something along those lines. They like the spa and stuff that the Romans did. They used to find lots of little relics and stuff when they were digging them up. And they were digging this up, little remains of it, that they found this, and then they called the heritage site, told them about it, and they opened this to the public to come and have a look. So if it's them, I'm not sure if it is, thank you very much. And this is just a little glimpse of past. I mean, I think it was touched by him. He touched that.
You say emperor, but we don't really know. Like, for all we know, it could be the Roman equivalent of like a Twitch streamer. You know?
just waking up in the morning. This is your bedroom. Let's say maybe that's your bedroom. I don't know which is your bedroom. You wake up to that view. You have to admit that is pretty cool. That's 5 years after Christ died, so yeah, probably he was the one that...
Wait, after he died? AD, AC, whatever, it means...
AC after Christ.
But like after I thought it meant after he was born.
Was it after he was born? I thought it was after he died, he was going to die. I'm not sure, actually, that's a good question. I thought it was after he died. I always thought after Christ died.
I don't know. This isn't a history channel. It's barely even a travel channel, to be honest. So if anyone gets, oh, you know, guys don't know what you're talking about. No, absolutely, 100% agree. We don't know what we're talking about.
We just talk nonsense.
We just had a free day, all right? And you're lucky we took you with us, all right? So shut up. But also, if you know, please just tell us, because like, God knows we'll forget this conversation when we get home. We're not going to research it. I don't think anyone really cares. It's closed. Is it closed?
It's not closed.
It is closed.
It is.
There's a sign over there that says closed.
Right. Right, so tell you what we're going to do now. We're going to go to the lay-by.
Okay.
We're going to get the drone from there. We're going to fly high and we're going to get an aerial shot of it. Right, so this is the villa that has the actual floors in it. Well, you can see some of the walls from here. And there's actual floors where you can see it all, but it's closed. As you can see, it's closed, so...
So we didn't get to the villa because it was closed, but it's fine because we were going back to the car and dogs just everywhere. There's two of them, great big black lab and a little one that only got a little shot off. But the big one had like a stick, and it was like really proud of it. And then it grabbed a bigger one and
it whacked my car with it.
And it kept whacking your car with it. So the villa wasn't a complete waste. It was fine.
Anyway, right at the beginning of the video, we showed the pool that was locked. Before that, what we were searching for the pool. We went to this forest. And we found a cemetery in the middle of this forest.
It was a normal graveyard at first, because we wanted to make a point that like, oh, right next to this graveyard, there's this swimming pool. And then while we were sort of walking around the graveyard, there was like this path that went off that we thought led to the swimming pool. So we started walking down it, and then there's just graves everywhere. Which you think, well, yeah, it's a graveyard. But this bit wasn't the graveyard. It was just sort of, the graveyard sort of finishes, and then there's just a path that goes off that you just think must go out of the graveyard. But it was lined with graves everywhere. We're using an app at the moment called UK Hidden Gems.
Yeah, UK Hidden Gems.
That's really good. This is kind of where we're getting all of these ideas from places to go. And this wasn't in there, right? Maybe it was, we missed it.
This was not there. I'm not sure you can count a grave as a hidden gem. Maybe for respect.
Yeah, okay, maybe not.
So you guys have to look at the footage yourself to be able to comprehend how odd this is. I came here to record a reel about old swimming pool just here in Bristol, and accidentally we ended up walking in a forest that is full of graves. It's pretty cool, at the same time it's a bit spooky because there is no order at all between the graves, no order in the slightest. I mean, there's literally a grave just right here. It is a very strange thing, and I did not expect this at all. We're literally outside Bristol. We're not even in some rural town somewhere. We literally, you can probably just hear, if be quiet, probably hear the motorway just down there. But it's really strange that this forest has graves all over it, but they're almost abandoned, almost as people just forgot about them. There's nothing. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. This is just very strange. The shop was not expecting this. It's such an improvised video. We didn't even bring the other main camera to record either. Massive one here. Again, I just want to make the point and make it land. This is a forest. We literally just walked through a bush. Why is it just abandoned? Why is just so many graves scattered with moss? Some of them are clearly so old. There's trees growing out of them. It just makes no sense. It's quiet. There's no one here. Has a bit of a strange vibe to it, a bit of a spooky vibe. I don't know. I really honestly don't know.
And you can't even see them at first because of the foliage. Like they're just completely grown over them. Like look, there's still like you look, and then you look a bit further, and there's more.
It goes so deep, so deep. We're in a forest. Just look around. And there's this.
Well, you just don't do this, do you? You don't just dump the dead in the middle of the forest. Was this always here? Was this just left to kind of to grow around the graves? Because even if you took away all the trees, right? This is what bugs me. If you took away all of the trees, these still wouldn't be in any kind of order. They'd just be everywhere. Just for people to be able to walk between them to get from one to the other, you need a path.
Nothing here makes sense. There's no in order. It's not okay. They just abandoned the grave and trees just go back and you can see the order of it. Almost as a free fall. Here's the dead body. Just drop kick it where it lands, where you bury it. I mean, I don't know what else this means. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if the cemetery prices matches the price me. Regardless of the point, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something new. I really appreciate it if you hit the like and the subscribe button. That really helps us out, help the YouTube algorithm put the video out there to more people to watch. And yeah, guys, see you later. Bye!
I don't know how you can drink that stuff. It's like drinking turbulence.
It's fucking water.